Welcome, what is up? Thank you for tuning back into the Chaos Lair. Of course, I am Chris Chaos here with your Raw 411. And what overall we had on Monday Night Raw tonight. Too sweet, mate? No, okay. I've already heard from a couple of my friends that said, this Raw just really kind of sucked. But I'm going to go through it, excuse me, and I'm going to try to pull out the good. First and foremost, I will say, the Kurt Angle announcement, very good. The Jimmy Snuka package for the tribute, because, as we all know by now, Jimmy Snuka died this past weekend. Very nice. There will never be another like the Superfly. And he did so much to inspire some of us as well. But no Mick Foley, no Stephanie. Yes. Yes. On all of that. The Royal Rumble participant brawl at the beginning of Raw was good. I would have rather seen that at the end of Raw, but then we've already kind of had it at the end of Raw, so we need to do something different. Gotta spice it up. I don't like them brawling every week, but I will say I can't wait for the Raw right before the Royal Rumble. Let's have a big brawl. Huge. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Let's make it huge. Huge brawl for everybody. Enzo and Cass versus Rusev and Jinder. I'm just over it. Whatever. So, to me, bad. It wasn't bad, but there were a couple of spots that were bad, but it is what it is. Daivari versus Lince Dorado. I love watching Lince wrestle. One day he's going to be champion. One day he's going to be a very main featured guy. It's just not happening right now. Daivari makes him tap. This is the second week in a row that he's tapped. Cesaro and Sheamus versus Gallows and Anderson, the Good Brothers, as it were. Perfect. Sheamus just beats on the referee by accident. Disqualification. They were, the Good Brothers were, the champions, but they got him snatched away because Sheamus hit a referee. Sets up beautifully for the Royal Rumble. I can't wait to see this match again. By the way, that springboard corkscrew uppercut that Cesaro does is still my absolute favorite move ever. Just want that to be on the record. I'll get to my second favorite move ever here in a little bit. Rich Swann versus Tony Nese was supposed to happen, never happened. Neville comes out and jumps Rich Swann. More animosity set up. Royal Rumble, big title match. Big E versus Titus. After this whole New Day Titus thing, Titus, I want one of your spots. You're going to get blah, blah. Big E wins or whatever. I love Titus O'Neil. He is a Gator. I don't have a Gator hat. Normally I do these with Gator. But, I got the big Gator blanket over my window back here. Hopefully everybody has seen that over the last several weeks. Because I got to rep Gator Pride everywhere, even though I am in Mississippi. But anyway, we're still repping Gator Pride. I love Titus because he's a former Gator. I don't love what they're doing with his character, though. It kind of angers me as a Gator. It angers me. I want to see my Gators do good. After they leave Florida, I want them to go on to bigger and better things. And I just can't say that that's what's going on here. Charlotte and Bayley. Charlotte is so good. She is so good at her role. And she's only getting better, which is the scary thing. To think that she's not nearly as good as she's ever going to be. She's going to get so much better. And Bayley, you want to love Bayley. You just do. You just want to love Bayley. She's corny. She's lovable. She's almost childlike at times. Perfect. This is a perfect marriage. I wish that the Sasha Charlotte thing wouldn't have lasted so long so we could have gotten to this quicker. It is what it is. 2 weeks, Royal Rumble. Cedric Alexander versus the Brian Kendrick leads to my second favorite current move of all time, the lumbar check. I've watched, and I've said this many times on Twitter, in videos. I love Cedric Alexander. I do, because the guy can go. I put Cedric in so high remarks that I almost put, I put him up there with the likes of Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn. I almost went there, but I didn't. He is so good. He can be not only a great cruiserweight champion, United States champion, or Continental champion, the WWE champion one day. If WWE plays their cards right, they can make this happen for Cedric Alexander. Now, the 6-man tag, let me not gloss over, Nia Jax and Sasha. Nia attacking Sasha before Raw in her training, or her evaluation, of her knee. Look, guys, I'm hopeful, very hopeful, that this is going to make Nia Jax. Very hopeful. On-the-job training on this level is hard to do. I think she's coming along nicely. Let's see how it plays out. I doubt they have a match at the Royal Rumble. Probably the Raw after. Maybe at the next pay-per-view at it's either the Elimination Chamber or Fastlane. I don't know which one's the Raw pay-per-view for February. I haven't looked that far ahead. I'm still looking at the Royal Rumble in 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks, and trying to judge what's going on there. The 6-man tag, it was just kind of, you throw in almost the top 6 guys on the brand, singles guys, together. Fairly close to the top 6 guys. 4 of the top, those 4 out of those 6 are the top guys. I mean, let's be real. Sammy has a huge upside, and so does Braun. Braun's upside, I think, outweighs Sammy's because of things that Sammy has no control over. Genetics and just God-given look. Unfortunately. It is what it is. And I know the buddy of mine, and I won't mention names, loves Sami Zayn and loves ole, 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 ole. And I'm sorry if I just blew out everybody's speakers for that. The ending of Raw I thought was fantastic. Chair shots galore. Roman takes a chair shot to the head, kind of, and then a power bomb. It's good. It gives Kevin Owens heat, and it sets up beautifully, continually set up just them two. It's not about Jericho. It's not about the United States title, but it's about Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns in 2 weeks at the Royal Rumble. And that's where I leave you. Now, until next time. Next time's tomorrow night. And tomorrow night, I will be in Memphis at SmackDown and 205 Live. I'm very hopeful for an awesome night, period. Very hopeful. WWE always does it right in Memphis. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get a good SmackDown 411 tomorrow night. Maybe right outside the arena. I don't want to say because I don't know what's going on just yet. But we'll see what happens. Until then, deuces. As always, chaos is out.